Hello, my name is Kiana. Thank you for tuning in to the Kiana Frequency. I love you guys very much. Let's get into this collective message. Hello, welcome in newcomers. I'm happy to be able to give you this message. Okay, let's jump right into it. So, the first card that Spirit gave me is you redefine the standard of beauty. Okay, and it says people can't help but to stare. So, you may be attracting groupies. Okay, this card says groupie because you are the star. Okay, now for those who don't know, the star in tarot, it represents hope, healing, divine guidance. Okay, so you are divinely guided and you are redefining the standard of beauty, the standard of love, the standard of pride, the standard of many things. Okay, you know how it relates to you. You literally redefine the standard of beauty, and this is why people may stare at you. In this season of your life, there is no more asking for permission. Spirit is saying stop asking for permission and stop with the fake smiling. Okay, you don't have to smile if you don't want to, and there's no asking for permission. Just do. You don't have to ask for permission to be. Just be. Okay? Y'all forgive me, I'm having sinus issues right now. Okay? But you may be in this way of you may be stuck in this way of asking for permission, or maybe something that's kind of hard for you to shake or hard for you to release because you were rejected in the past. Okay, and I'm also seeing this Seven of Pentacles energy, and this is telling me that you are someone who evaluates things so you can choose to not make low risk investments. Emotional risk and stuff can be as well. So the question for you when it comes to this is, are you putting your energy where it truly matters? Okay, now I am seeing the letter V. So I first picked up Valentine's Day. I first picked up Valentine's Day. Something significant about Valentine's Day could have happened. Okay, there could have been a death that happened on Valentine's Day. And of course, this is not a literal death, but this is a death of an obsessive lover. Okay, so I'm seeing that either you were this obsessive lover, this codependent person, or when Valentine's Day came, you realized something was not right about this love that you were in, and something died within you. An old version of you died. Okay, and this is why it's 5:35 on the time right now. Ever since you went through this death and rebirth of this relationship, or just released this old version of yourself that was needing external validation, ever since you released this, you cut this tie, things have not been, they didn't go in the way you expected. I'm seeing that there's someone who kind of blowing up your phone. Like you're trying to duck their calls, and like they're blowing your phone up from different numbers and stuff as well. This is someone who is a forcer. Okay, they're trying to force their way back into your life, back into your energy at this time. And or it could have been after you cut them off. Okay, I don't feel like it's this at this time, but I feel like it is whenever you did cut them off, because they were the Temperance in reverse. You cutting this person off, or just becoming a new version of yourself, this really threw things out of balance for this person. They could have been someone who never thought that you would ever, ever in a million years leave their ass. Okay? So I do see a past life soul watching over you. This could have been a past life soul that was connecting to you at this time, and they could have kind of cloaked themselves in soulmate energy. I see the moon out here. I see the moon card out here. They could have cloaked themselves in soulmate energy, but they are from the past life, and they were kind of watching over you and following you into different lives because you were their balance, like I said before, because you are the star, you were the light, and you balanced their darkness out, or at least distracted them from their own darkness, okay? But this was really emotionally draining for you, and after you cut this off, I do see a new path. You may be on a new path right now, or you may be going through a new path, or you still may need to cut some energetic ties, energetic cords, in order to step into this new path. Okay, this is a collective, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But ooh, I do see new path, and on the back it does say trust yourself. Okay, so with this new path, there are going to be people kissing your ass. So with this new path that you have coming in, there are going to be people kissing your ass, and I am seeing they're kissing your ass because they're trying to get back into your energy. But with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, you broke a family legacy. Spirit is telling me you broke a family legacy around settling for less. Settling for someone who cannot fulfill you emotionally. Settling for someone who, just settling in general, it could be amounts of different things. It could be settling for someone toxic, settling for someone who doesn't speak to you correctly. Yeah. So I am seeing this energy that you were in with this person, it was ancestral wounds. Okay, and I'm going to get into it further for you in just a second. You are on this new path because you did break ancestral wounds. You did break generational curses, okay? And this is because you stand out from them all. You stand out from them all because they got the death card in reverse. Okay? So they were resistance to change. They did not want to go through the fire in order to be forged. Okay? They did not want to go through the fire in order to be forged. 1119 on the clock. That's telling me that you did the work to stop the cycles, okay? And at this time, Spirit is telling you to just let it flow. Let it flow, okay? Let the tower, let this divine intervention to happen. Let it happen, okay? Let it happen. Let this divine intervention happen. Because right now, this is you. This is you. You're juggling too many things. You're trying to work out too many things when this is a divine plan. You may not always see or know the next move, okay? Because you're worrying about what you're going to do next. You're playing checkers and the divine is playing chess. You just need to sit your ass down, okay? Now, yeah, so I am seeing that this ancestral line, this family did try to force things onto you, okay? They did try to force things onto you with this magician. With this magician in reverse. Okay? So this magician in reverse is telling me that there was a lot of manipulation, blocked manifestation, and misuse of power. Okay? So they did try to force things onto you, collective. But I do see the chariot. This chariot is telling me that, ooh. Anyways, I got the chariot for you. This chariot is telling me that you embrace your inner Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, that may be y'all signs. Or you need to look in your birth chart and see what sign is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius in for you in your astrological chart. Okay? Because you pushed forward with this chariot card. You pushed forward, collective. And they were doing this because you are the portal. You are the portal, okay? So this devil energy was using you because you are the portal, okay? Spiritual bondage. They bonded you up. Like I was saying, you are the portal. This is why they attempted to bound you to the devil. This is why they bonded you spiritually. If you can see, these two people are chained. They're chained right here. So they tried to bind you to the devil, literally. Okay? But you called judgment. You called judgment. And you called judgment on yourself first. You went within first. You found out the ways that you were self-sabotaging. You did your shadow work. You went within to heal yourself. You called judgment. Okay? But because you called judgment on yourself, confirmation, you called judgment on the entire situation. Okay? So there could be someone out here getting sick. I see the sickness card that came out. Okay? They could literally be getting sick right now. Right now. They could be having, Spirit is saying, no days off, no vacation. Okay? They could be literally going through everything they tried to put on you. I see Page of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. I see this Page of Swords in reverse. This is telling me somebody is overthinking, somebody is self-doubting. There's a lot of mental, it's mentally chaotic for them, okay? Because, and this is no days off. No days of peace of mind. And you called judgment on them, so what they wanted for you is what they shall get. Okay? They shall reap what they sow. That is happening. Now for you, you are reaping what you sow. And that is this iconic new era, golden era of your life. I'm seeing you come out as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles. So if you are not known, if you don't know what the Queen of Pentacles stands for, the Queen of Pentacles is grounded, feminine, abundance, and nurturer. Okay? Grounded, feminine, abundance, and nurturer. I'm seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles, okay? You nurtured yourself. You grounded yourself first. And that's why you are walking into this 188 abundant energy with the Queen of Pentacles, because you are somebody who helps others in need. You're organized. You are loyal to your friends and your family, even if in the past it was to a fault, okay? But you have closed that cycle. And I do have some cards to read to y'all, so we're going to get into that now. The advice from Spirit going forward. The nodes of the moon. It's release, clear, and align. This card says, prepare yourself. Life changes are coming. When the nodes of the moon card appears, direction and shifts are headed your way. You are releasing limiting habits, old behaviors, and situations that have blocked your progress. Talents, ideas, and new opportunities will soon emerge, creating pleasure in your life. While change can bring discomfort, it is important to surrender. You are moving forward. You are moving toward a more fulfilling direction that will light up your soul, connecting you with Source. Beautiful. This card is Black Moon Lilith in Virgo. Release perfection. Release perfectionism. The cosmos wants you to know that you are enough. Embrace who you are and don't compare yourself to others. Step into your power. Send love to your flaws and accept yourself as you are. When this card appears, the universe is calling you to release the desire for protection. Okay, and Spirit is leading me to tell y'all the shadow work that you could do for this, okay? Yeah, 2233 on the clock. Okay? So, this is the feminine shadow work. You are enough, especially when you unleash your wisdom, confirmation, and skilled presence into the world. Whether this is your craft, diet, exercise, or work, have faith in what you have to offer. Okay? And now the masculine shadow work is you expect perfection from yourself and others. This can create strained interactions. Release the need to nitpick and stress about the details. The next card is Saturn. Age, reality, and discipline. 666 may be significant as well. Okay, so this card reads, okay, well, Spirit is just telling me to read this part right here. Your limitations and lessons according to your Saturn sign. So this goes back to the birth chart, like I told y'all. So if you have if you know what your Saturn is, if you don't, go and check it out. Okay? But if you know what your Saturn is, listen closely, because I'm going to tell you what your limitations and your lessons are according to your Saturn sign. If your Saturn is in Aquarius, it's leadership and self-assertiveness. Okay? If it is in Taurus, it's self-worth and abundance. If it's in Gemini, it's communication and speech. If it's in Cancer, it's emotions in the home. If it's in Leo, it's creativity and self-expression. If it's in Virgo, it's perfectionism and work. Spirit is saying I got some Virgos in here. Saturn in Virgo. Saturn in Libra is relationships and equality. Saturn in Scorpio is sexuality and rebirth. Saturn in Sagittarius is travel and beliefs. Saturn in Capricorn is authority and discipline. Saturn in Aquarius is friendships and dreams. Saturn in Pisces is self-sacrifice and emotions. So Spirit is saying, reap what you sow. Hard work and discipline are required. The last card Spirit has for you for the closing advice is Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio, sexual alchemy. This oracle is calling for you to transform and heal your deepest shadow. Dark energy from your childhood or ancestral trauma can project onto your reality, holding you back from your true, authentic self. Okay? It can feel like an audacious process, like a dark night of the soul, but on the other end of this journey is self-improvement. Okay? So the feminine shadow work and the masculine shadow work is this. Heal your divine feminine sexual magnetism by releasing the shame that you have around this primal side of yourself, incorporating moments for self-pleasure, sex magic, and self-love can help you navigate it. Now, the masculine side of shadow work. You have a deep sense of power, but it's important not to control others with it. Practices like breath work and solitary meditation can help you integrate crisis you have experienced in your life. It is time to dive deep into your darkest shadow. Tap into your sexual power and tap into your sexual power and magnetism to heal. Okay? So, the closing message is, after you incorporate Spirit's advice, I do see 4 Wands energy, celebration, sacred connection. Okay? Home, spiritually, alignment. Okay? So, this could symbolize a safe container for your love or for your soul finding home. You could be finding your soul family, okay? You could be finding your soul family, and a new love is here. A new love is here, okay? Open your heart. Open your heart. I am seeing the Lovers in reverse. So there is some, this new love is going to come for you. This new soul fam is too as well, if you take this advice. But with the Lovers in reverse, this is telling me that there is still some heart chakra. And wow, I'm listening to a heart chakra meditation over here as well. So listen to some heart chakra frequencies as you sleep to reprogram, and eat green things. I got my green earrings on today. Wow, I got my green earrings on. Yeah, heart chakra. Work on the heart chakra, because your heart is, from everything that you went through, your heart is not open. It's not open wide enough to receive this miraculous blessing. Okay? So like I just confirming, there is a new love coming in. This could be self-love. This could be, I'm hearing the whole 9. I'm hearing self-love, love from friends, a soul family. Okay, I'm hearing a partnership, a relationship, especially with the 2 cups. Okay, yeah. So Spirit is saying, lay down your weapons. I got the 5 of Swords reversed. Lay down your weapons. You're not going to need them for this new chapter. Okay, lay your weapons down. And here's this 2 Pentacles, y'all. Here's this 2 Pentacles. You have been juggling. You've been juggling. I want peace, but I gotta prepare for the bullshit. Okay, you've been juggling that, and this defensiveness, these boundaries. You're standing your ground, but you're guarding your heart. Okay, you're guarding your heart. And this romantic offer, he's coming in fast. So you have to open up, he, she, okay, this is a collective. But you have to open up your heart and be ready to receive this collective. There is a romantic offer coming here. But you must open up your heart and have emotional courage. Okay, with the Knight of Cups, he's coming in. But you have to have emotional courage, or you're going to miss your blessing. Okay? But if you do decide to open up your heart and tap into your heart chakra, I am seeing the 10 of Cups for you. I am. And this is beautiful. This is emotional fulfillment. This is love realized. This is a soul family. That is so beautiful. Thank you guys for tuning in with me today. And it is of my highest regards to give you guys these messages, because I'm so honored to be able to do this, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. Thank you for your presence. If you stayed this long in the video, 3737, okay? Spirit is talking to you through me, 3737. Look up the angel number for that, okay? But if you stayed this long in the video, let's put 3737 down in the comments, okay? Just so I know where my real one's at, okay? Period. Now, if you enjoyed this message, please give the video a like and subscribe to me for more channel messages. Most likely, if Spirit speaks through me this one time for you, collective, then there's going to be more for you guys. There is going to be more for you guys. I'm going to be like y'all's designated person for messages. Like I said before, I'm really thankful that you stayed this long in this video. This has been a very long message. May you be supercharged with love for the rest of your day. I just sent you some love. Okay? Open up your heart to receive it, and make sure that you're not blocking your blessings by bracing for the worst. Okay? That hard part of your life is over. You're stepping into a golden era. There's no need for the defenses. Okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Kiana Frequency, and goodbye.